We're not going to need to necessarily watch every single video. I have 172 videos. We don't need to watch them. And as much as I want to delete these videos right here, bro, these two videos are like both top 5 performing views. They still get views to this day, which is crazy because it's about a game that came out years ago. 2019, this game came out in 2019 and it's still getting views every, like, hundreds of views every week or every month. But yeah, these ones we just can't delete. If I know I'm not deleting it, then I'm not even gonna bother watching it, because there's no point in watching a tutorial that I have no love for this. If it got deleted, like copyright, it can't get copyrighted because it's just a game and has no copyright in it. If it did happen, I gotta pull up chat over here just in case. I doubt anyone's gonna come, but just in case, I gotta pull chat up while I'm talking. But if it got taken down on its own, I really would not care. I would not care at all. I do not have any love for those videos, but the thing is, they still bring viewers to my account, and I just, like I said, I'm a hoarder for videos, so it's like, I'm a hoarder for videos. Like, I don't want to get rid of them. I don't want to get rid of any videos, to be honest, but we gotta. But, okay. Let's just begin. We're going to be skipping a good amount of videos, but there's some that I just don't know if are good enough. And I think we're gonna skip the Modern Warfare one because I know that one's a banger. This one is just a funny moments video. I've watched this multiple times to get clips and stuff. I know this is a good video. I mean, it's not a great video, but it's alright. It was a good video for the time, I should say. Sorry, just pulling this up real quick. So we're leaving this. No need to watch. This is 24K. No, not watching, but we're not deleting. 17K, not deleting. Bro, I privated these a long time ago because they didn't even... They got a couple, like 100 views, as you can see, but... Well, they're deleting, but you know what I'm saying. This one we don't need to delete. Well, obviously 21K. This is what I was talking about though, like the anime, like game show type stuff. Like, these do good. These do good. People like these, and as much as I don't. Oh, I forgot to. I need to be removing these from playlists too when I'm doing that. But, oh well. They're gone. This is the first one we need to watch. This is my friend Alex's favorite video of mine. I don't know if it's that good, to be honest. But we're gonna watch it. I know I'm not hyping myself up. Also, we're probably gonna need to watch it on
today, the objective
720 or it's gonna lag because like I said, I have the worst PC in the world.
In Luigi's Mansion,
but we'll try it on 1080. If it lags, we'll go back.
Today I am going to beat this, and you guys are gonna come along with me. So let's get ready.
Turn this up for you guys.
It's Gay Mario. It's Gay Mario. What the fuck?
Hey, remember the time. Remember the time. This is 2019. Yeah, we gotta turn it down. Like I said, bruh, my PC's just ass. I wish I could upgrade. If shit starts popping off for me, that's gonna be my first investment, is buying a real good, like an actual PC.
So cute. So cute.
Let's watch, and we'll see if we're deleting.
Toad is the worst driver.
We're obviously not going to watch all 170, not even close to all my videos today. We'll probably get through a page, maybe. We'll just see. We'll play it by ear, but Like, there's a lot to watch and check on.
Except Luigi has to do everything himself.
Also, I was sick when I made this. Bro, I am always sick, huh?
So cute. So cute.
Shout out Grandma for buying me this game.
This game doesn't even make sense. It's called Luigi's Mansion, but we're staying in a random hotel.
Facts.
Why do they have our pictures up?
Gay Mario.
Bro. Oh!
Yo, also, am I in a good
cute.
spot? Am I in a good
So
spot?
Cute. You have to come in here with me? Oh, so cute. Oh my, so cute.
Should I turn this up?
Mario and Peach must be having a good time. Why does my room look different? Where's my dog? So hot.
I'm clearly joking. I'm clearly joking.
I hope you're ready. King Boo!
Oh shoot, my bad, my bad.
Where is my dog? Jump! You fat fuck.
I mean, the thing is, so far, kind of a mid video, but at the same time, this is just who I was back then. It's almost like, I don't think I'm gonna delete this video at this point,
Oh my
just
gosh,
because it's like,
so cute.
this is just how I was, bruh.
Adorable.
This is just,
Oh my gosh. Oh, you cute motherfucker scared the shit out of me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stop scaring me, you cute ass.
man.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
This game was good. This game was a good game. Should I play Luigi's Mansion again, but like a different one, of course? Like, should I
That's
play
what
the
I'm talking
GameCube
about.
one? I think I have it, actually. I'm pretty sure I see it. I think I have it.
Bruh. Gay Mario be like. Did they just not?
It's crazy how things change so much
Oh
in
my
5 years.
gosh. Oh wait. What the? Who's this dude? Little gremlin. What the fuck is up with this dude? Okay, let's do this. This dude looks retarded.
Alright.
You know what? I call this Ratatouille.
Did I just
Take a
suck
look.
up a rat? I didn't even...
Beautiful view.
It is actually kind
Wow,
of a
look
nice
at the
view.
scenery. Oh my gosh, that actually scared the shit out of me.
I remember that actually made me jump so hard.
Oh, she's in here, right? Yeah, it's time, bitch. Oh, what the? This is kind of disgusting. This is so sexual. What the fuck?
I used to swear so much.
What the fuck? It's
I
like
mean,
my
that's just how you are as like a... What? I was like 18 in this?
Ew.
19 probably, actually.
Bro, that my slime though. That's my slime.
I've since matured. I don't really swear that much. Try not to at all, really. It's kind of... I feel like cursing nowadays is kind of corny,
Okay, fuck you.
in a way.
How would I have known that? Really?
troll.
You're such a fuck. I got you now, bitch. You're mine. There's no way you fit in here, you fat piece of shit. Get in.
That's another thing with my cutting back then is just...
Oof.
I just didn't really... Like, I would just cut to random spots that were, like, important to me in the story, but it just didn't really make sense because I just would cut straight to them.
He's so adorable.
But then again, it's supposed to be a funny...
That dude's adorable.
Like, when I make videos like this, that's my biggest struggle, I think, or at least back then, is, like...
I guess I could go.
I don't know if I should be telling the story or if I should be, like... including the story plus funny moments, or if it should be just funny moments, and then I kind of have this weird mix where it's like, okay, we're kind of telling the story now. Oh, and now here's Paul Blart, the fat ghost that I'm sucking up. And now we're at a restaurant, and I'm going to tell you the whole restaurant story, but then we're probably going to skip to the next part or something after that.
Get over here, buddy.
Like, the pacing is not very thought out well. I think I'm a lot better at it now. I think I just kind of include the whole story but funny moments at the same time. Which I think is the best way to do it. Could be wrong, but hey. I'm trying to learn, so.
Don't run that shit. I don't want the cheese touch. You know?
Gonna be honest, I don't know if we need to watch the rest of this video, because I'm...
French ghost.
This is just who I was as when I was younger. This is kind of like a...
With a croissant.
It's kind of an important video for me, in a way. See, I just did that and then had nothing shown with those ghosts. I could have at least shown me sucking them up real quick.
Oh. How did I not see that?
Yeah, I think this video's fine. We're good on that. 6 likes, wow. Bye-bye. Alright, The Escapist. I do actually want to I'm gonna replay this sometime next year. I might do like a full playthrough of one of the levels.
Alright, this is our character. What do we want to look like?
What was that?
Fuck it. It's The Escapist time.
Okay.
Alright, this is our character. What do we want to look like? I guess the regular guy I had was best. And of course, I'll be Shay.
Some things never change.
Perfect. Now for the people I'm going to be living with. Jack. Joseph. Cock. Al. Peter Griffin.
So random.
Vin Diesel. Truck Month.
Valid.
Pizza the Hut.
Valid.
Come. It's time we enter this fucking prison. Let's get in.
Let's go. I gotta play this again. Bro, I gotta play this game again.
Creepy. Holy shit.
This is something I actually don't know about if I should continue. Is I used to put like background music. I still do it on some videos, but I don't know if I should do that anymore. It seems like I've been watching a lot of random YouTubers that are like 500k sub type of people that I've never really heard of, just kind of like almost studying the game in a way. And nobody seems to really have background music nowadays. For gaming videos, I mean. So, I don't know. It might be better not to include background music, but I feel like it helps this. I feel like it helps personally.
I think I could escape right now if I wanted to be honest. I'll wait till
It's also crazy that I just did nothing and then was like, okay, I think I'm good to escape now. It's day 1.
Fuck. I do not want to get up. Fucking stupid as fuck. Fucking stupid.
what do you got for me? You know what? I want to be on your good side, Come, before I head out. Oh. You want to come with me too, Al? Okay. Fuck it. I've got Come and Al on my side. I think it's time. Officer Gay? Sorry, Officer Gay. Yes, come here. The gate's open? Already? Go, go, go. No! Who's got the purple key? Shit. 2 minutes to find out who the fuck got the purple key. It's Officer Smiley. I'm taking you with me. Dang. Retard. The pressure's on. I'm being sniped. I'm being sniped. What? What the fuck? I actually have no idea why that was still open. We don't need to watch this. We're keeping this. I know we're keeping this. I know we're keeping this. I know we're keeping this. This one, I do not know about. Let's see. Let's just kind of stock up on the videos. I know we're keeping this. I mean, this has almost 10K views, so we got to keep it. Even though this is my most hated video ever, people cannot take Animal Crossing opinions. Bro, I just said, like, if I would have done top 10 best Animal Crossing villagers, this would have 100% likes. Probably not. It would be in the 90s, but the fact that I did top 10 worst as well, people hated that, dude. They hated that. Because this was when Animal was at its peak, and people were going nuts at me saying, like, Hazel, this fucking ugly squirrel. Like, people were pissed that I said she was ugly. Like, come on, look at that. But yeah, we don't need to get rid of that. This, even though it has 1800, I'm not opposed to getting rid of this if it's bad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
oh my gosh,
for this video,
why am I screaming?
Alright,
I think I'm probably gonna get rid of those. This I'm not getting rid of. This I'm not. Okay, that's it for this section. So let's watch these videos. Let's watch the Boruto one.
Boys,
Naruto Boruto first.
Today,
I think I'm probably gonna
be
get rid of
doing
it.
a top 10 best Naruto and Boruto characters. When I wrote down this list, I knew what I was getting into, and I know a lot of people will be surprised by some of the people that have made my list. With that being said,
This list is so shit. I don't even agree with this list anymore. I was just trying to be different,
First up on
honestly.
the list, at number 10, we have Shinki of the Hidden Sand. The moment I first saw...
This dude is wasn't even in the manga until late, and he was barely even a presence in it. It's because I watched the anime, which I guess is... Who cares? Like, I'm rating the top 10 based off the anime and manga. But he is barely in the show. When I made this video, he has barely even had a role. He's barely even shown. I just thought he was purely badass. That's really the reason that I put him there. He is not a top 10 character for me, though. I cannot believe I put that in there.
Design characters
he is one of the best designed ones, honestly.
I love his cocky attitude, but the fact that he can also back it up with his skill. His character
Why am I
design
talking like
is
Ludwig?
perfect. It's amazing. With the awesome looking face paint he wears, as well as the Iron Sand coat.
That is
He
hard.
wears around too. The Iron Sand was an amazing touch to his character that I believe will allow him to be stronger than Gaara someday.
Facts.
So if that's not enough to make the top 10
I
list,
still think that.
I don't know what the fuck is.
I still
Let's
think it
move
will
on
be.
to number 9.
Especially with the newest Boruto chapter. Ooh.
At number 9, we have back-to-back
He's already
Boruto
stronger than
characters,
technically.
and for this spot, it's Boruto himself.
Also
I'm mainly talking about
wild
how
because he
badass
wasn't even
looks as an
time skip
adult and
manga
the short
at
glimpse
this
we
point.
got of him. But seeing his abilities now as a kid, just shows how insane he'll become in the future. We're still not...
You know what? When I made this post, when I made this video, Boruto should not have been in my top 10. He is definitely a top 10 now. He is one of the coolest characters in all of Naruto and Boruto, and it's not even a question. Like, he is so fucking badass. I love Boruto so much in time
sure
skip.
About his
He is a
Jukenai,
different breed,
what it
bruh.
can really do, but nonetheless, it looks super cool.
Still so
super
curious
badass.
about his eye.
Sure it's gonna have
They
a
have
good
not touched
story,
on that
and
at
I'm really
all.
excited to see that.
I don't know
Same
if that's
thing
even a
said about
manga
the
thing.
Karma seal he has. We don't really know too much about it. We do know a little, but I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's still a lot to learn. And it makes him look super fierce, and I'm so excited for the time when Boruto becomes an adult, and we can really see his true powers.
And it was worth the wait. Tell you that,
Now,
Pache.
for number 8, we have our first Naruto character.
I'm hype.
This character probably isn't on anybody else's top 10.
Omoy.
And that's just because he isn't really that big of a part
It's
in
gotta
the
be
story.
Omoy.
That guy is Omoy of the Hidden Cloud.
Yo.
I like him purely because...
Something about Omoy. He really shouldn't be in my top 10, but even now, I would honestly probably put him in my top 10. Like, he's probably at the very bottom. Like, he's probably like 10th. But something about him was just so cool to me. Like, I was just like, at this time, like when I was watching Naruto, when I was watching Boruto, I was just like, dude, if I was a Naruto character, this is who I would be like. Because he is just a cool dude, wields a sword, of course, but he's just, look at this fucking dude. He's badass looking. He is badass looking, and he's just a cool character. I wish he got more time on the screen.
Because of the comedic value I feel he brought during his screen time,
I need to rewatch
looks.
Naruto for a
White
third
hair
time.
on anime characters is always so sick to me.
True.
Not to mention he uses lightning style,
True.
which is also
True.
my favorite.
True.
Omoy
True.
is a perfect side character, and I honestly wish he had gotten more screen time.
True.
But for what he got,
I'm just
he made
spitting.
the most of.
Great transitions.
Number
Great
7 is going to
transitions.
upset a lot of people since he isn't higher on my list. This dude is a lot of people's favorite character in the show, and
What is this, Itachi?
Itachi. Itachi definitely had me going back and forth in the show. I didn't like him.
I'm not gonna lie, I
thought
don't
he was
even
a
know if
lame
I'd put
villain,
him in a
but
top
it
10
turned
for
out
me.
he was way cooler than it seemed. He truly was one of the most powerful characters in the show.
I never
and
really
he
cared for him
ended up
like everyone
proving
else
that.
did.
He also has one of the
I
best
feel like I just put this in
backstories
just so
of
people
any
wouldn't be
anime
pissed.
ever. It was a huge shock to me when he actually ended up being good, but in the end, that just wasn't enough for me to rank him higher. Next up, we have number 6, and that is Suigetsu. Besides Sasuke,
Oh,
Suigetsu
nah.
was easily the best member of Taka.
I mean, that's
He
true.
looked sick,
That's true.
His fighting style was awesome.
Suigetsu's a
and
cool
his
character.
personality
I
was
can't lie.
perfect.
He's a cool character.
Suigetsu is a stubborn guy who can be quite funny at times, but making jokes or funny remarks are just one of his best attributes. Not only that, but I think it's so cool how he can just turn himself into water pretty much whenever.
I mean,
He's
yeah, that
basically
is hard.
invincible, unless he evaporated.
Maybe he is top 10 for me.
Overall,
I don't know.
He's an amazing character, and I just love
Should I
his
remake this
design
video?
for both Naruto and Boruto. Now we've entered the top 5, and in that number 5 spot, it's none other than Boruto's dad. I mean, Naruto, of course. Obviously,
Nice
Naruto
little
was
joke
gonna
right
make
there.
this list, right?
Make people
He's
angry.
just Naruto. He has an amazing story, and you just can't help but
I mean,
love
it's
the guy.
Naruto. You just,
Watching
yeah.
him get stronger and stronger until he reaches
Gotta
his
love him.
goal is so satisfying, as you just grow so attached to him. He starts off as this annoying little shithead, but ends up being super badass and gaining everyone's respect. Not only that, but he do be smashing Hinata. At number 4, it's my
Okay.
favorite Akatsuki member, and of course it had to be Pain. Yeah, I know Pain is controlled by Nagato, but I'm talking about the main Pain that he controls. I just think he looks so sick. The badass orange hairstyle he has, the piercings are perfect on that one, and his abilities are just amazing to watch. Not only that, but his backstory is amazing too.
Valid.
And I love how it connects to Naruto's through Jiraiya. The Naruto vs. Pain fight is one of my favorite anime fights of all time.
Not
it really
anymore,
gives us
but
an
hey,
outstanding
it's
glimpse
still an
of what
amazing
the
fight.
Rinnegan can
Still
do,
an amazing
since we
fight.
don't
There's
really
just
know
so
a
many
whole
good
lot about
anime
it
fights.
At that point. He's an amazing villain in the show and put on quite the performance.
Honestly, it is probably still a top 10 fight.
Number 3, the first main villain in the Naruto series, it had to be my boy Zabuza. The Zabuza
is
arc
so
was
sick. I love
perfect to me.
Zabuza, bro.
Naruto being the first anime I ever watched.
The amount of times
Zabuza is the first
I've
main
watched the
villain I've
Zabuza
ever really
arc,
seen,
or
which may
the
be
Hidden
part of the
Miss
reason he's so
arc,
high on the list.
whatever it's called.
His character
But
design
like the
is
first
so
20
sick,
episodes or
and
whatever
it's
of
a
Naruto,
perfect accent
I
for
have
the
watched
guy's
it
backstory.
probably
I
more than
almost
10
made an
times,
entire video
genuinely.
about Zabuza like a year ago because I like him that much. It was nice to see him showing emotions at the end of the arc too, crying for Haku and not necessarily becoming friends with Naruto and Kakashi, but you could definitely see there was respect there. When he went on a rampage for Haku, I remember tearing up a little bit. Easily,
Bro,
one of my
I'm a
favorite
crier,
anime
I'm a crier.
moments of all time.
I tear up easy at that type of stuff, man.
At the number 2 spot, we've got the runaway Uchiha himself, Sasuke.
Definitely still.
Sasuke is one of the coolest
spot.
characters since the start of Naruto. As time goes on, he only gets more and more badass. Sasuke
Disagree
has been
now.
through it all.
I disagree now.
Starting off as a regular kid,
He's still
his life
sick
is
as fuck,
flipped
but
upside down when his brother
he was
Itachi
coolest when he was
kills his whole
in
clan.
Shippuden. That's his
Eventually,
peak.
he ends up betraying his village and goes with Orochimaru, who he ends up killing after being trained by him. And then he joins the Akatsuki and kills his brother Itachi. And then he plans to destroy the Leaf Village, but then he becomes the protector of Konoha. His character design only improves. As a kid, he looks pretty cool. As a teenager, he looks really sick. But as an adult, he looks the very best in my opinion. He's a badass, the only human who's equal to Naruto's strength. He has the Rinnegan and an eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. What is there not to love about Sasuke's character? His fight with Naruto against Momoshiki is a beautiful masterpiece, and I can't wait to see what he does in the future of Boruto.
The GOAT, my number 1 anime
And
character
at the
of all
number
time.
1 spot,
right here.
my favorite Naruto character ever has to be Kakashi. Kakashi has been my favorite since the start. As I said, Naruto was my first anime.
Bro, when I started
Kakashi
watching
was the
Naruto,
coolest thing I'd ever seen.
bro,
The fact
I
that
wasn't
he
even
had
sure
one
if I
normal
wanted
eye
to
while
watch
the other
Naruto
was a
because I never even
Sharingan
watched
was so
anime at
sick
that
to me.
point. But when
I
I saw
also loved his silver hair
Kakashi,
as
it
it
really helped me
suited him so
stay.
perfectly.
I was like, yo, I want to see more of this
I actually
dude.
dyed
He's
my hair
cool.
silver for the first time a few years back because I loved how Kakashi's looked, and I've done it many times since.
Is that actually the reason I did that?
Kakashi
I don't remember
is
that.
more than his amazing
I think
character
that was.
design.
I think that was a lie. I'm not gonna
Kakashi
lie.
is an amazingly strong
I
dude.
always thought silver hair was
While
cool
Naruto
though,
and the
before
others were
anime.
weak children, Kakashi was so powerful, and in my eyes, he was the strongest in the whole show. Obviously, that wasn't actually the case, but you know what I mean. His fight with Zabuza made me love him even more. Not to mention, he has an amazing backstory. I know I said Itachi has one of the best anime backstories of all time, but I think Kakashi's is even better. Kakashi has been
I agree, I
cold-blooded
still
since he was
agree.
a kid. I love how heartless he seemed, but eventually began to be more caring towards others. Even saying
I almost don't want to delete this, but I feel like there's no point.
the way he
Because I don't
fights,
even really agree with
his
this for one.
nonchalant attitude, but funny
I
moments
don't
here
really
and there.
agree with everything I
Kakashi
said back
is the
then in this
perfect
video.
character, and probably my favorite
It's also
anime
very
character
outdated,
of all
so
time.
there's no point in watching it for new people.
That's gonna do it for my top 10 best
And I'm just
Naruto
screaming
and
sometimes.
Boruto characters. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
We'll watch the whole
This is
video
a
because I'm gonna
controversial
re-upload
list,
this
so if it gets views,
stream
it'll
on
surely
my,
get lots
on
of
my live stream
dislikes.
channel.
So
So at least it'll
some
still be
support
up
on the
there.
video would definitely mean a lot to me. I'd also love to hear your favorite characters and why in the comments below. Again, this was
Let's
just my
see.
opinion.
Let's see all the comments. Oh,
Thanks for
people
watching.
actually did leave comments. Let's same banner still. Should I change this? I'm from Reddit. I like the list. Naruto is my favorite of all. Naruto Uzumaki clone. Oh wait, that's his name. Naruto is definitely a GOAT. True. Nailed by Kakashi is the best Naruto character right on the head. Solid list overall. Based list. Much appreciated. No problem, man. I know the struggle of being a small channel, so I try my best to support fellow small channels I find. Appreciate you, some Canadian. Omoy do be underrated. Ha. Facts. Sarada, Mitsuki, they has so many potential. Hey, I agree with Mitsuki. Sarada, I'm not a fan of time skip, but hey. Also, Mitsuki kind of, he was cooler before, to be honest, but he still has potential. Oh, that was his name. Don't get me wrong, I think they're great. I just don't think they make my list yet. True. And I've got to say, oh, I uploaded this on my birthday. Do I delete this? Do I delete this? I think I do. I think I do. Look at this clickbait thumbnail too. Look at my hair back then. I wasn't even in the video. I promise the quality is better. It's just because I opened it in a new tab and that's what it does. Because it's opening this small image on the tab. I swear it's in good quality. I think we're going to delete it though, man. 1 dislike. I'm actually shocked because opinion videos usually do worse. But as much as it pains me, to do this, deleting forever. It's gone. It's too late. There's nothing I can do to stop it now. It's gone. Rest in peace. Now, my favorite Pokemon for each type. I probably do not agree with this list either. Let's see if there's any comments on this one. 20 comments? Oh, goodness. Oh, well, it does have 1.8 thousand. Simply an opinion. 36 likes. How many dislikes? 5? That's not bad for an opinion video.
I'm going to be listing my favorite Pokemon of all.
And the thing is, a big part of me is just like, something about me is just, and you can say, oh, you want to be different so bad. To an extent, that's true. I just don't really like when people all like focus on one thing, like Charizard. Like so many people are like, Charizard's the best Pokemon. Bro, the fact that so many people overhype Charizard makes me dislike Charizard. I don't dislike Charizard, but it makes me like him less. It's what I'm trying to say. And if there's a Pokemon that's like, I tend to like gravitate towards the ones that don't get as much love necessarily. And I tried not to base my opinions on that type of stuff, but sometimes it just happens. Sometimes I don't like certain stuff as much because it's too overhyped. And that's what I gotta say. That's kind of why like Omoy is one of my favorites, and Naruto, Boruto. Like I just kind of, he's an underrated character. I just like him a lot because he's so underrated.
Pokemon types. I'll give a quick reason on why I chose them
But
before moving on.
yeah, I'll tell you what I feel
like
like now about the list when I'm going through. I'm not gonna give my new list.
I don't want this video to be that long, so let's jump right into it.
Hey,
starting off,
honorable
we have
mentions.
the bug types, and I've decided to choose.
Oh yeah, because I was giving my top.
Now, I'm not the biggest fan of bug types, simply because they're typically really weak.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think any of these 3 are my top 3. This is bug type. I don't think any of these three are my top three. I actually do really like Centiskorch though. He was, and this was right when Sword and Shield was out at its peak, you know. Okay, this is valid. This is valid. I'll put this here. It probably should be in the honorable mentions, but I actually really like Centiskorch. He was one of my heavy hitters, one of my best guys on the team.
Weak. But Centiskorch is super good, at least in my playthrough of Shield. Now, I'm not into competitive
I don't agree
Pokemon,
with Buzzwole
so I don't know
though.
how
I've
viable
never
he
in my
really
life
is.
had him on my team.
This dude was a
Genesect
beast,
I've never
and
had
I
on my
had
team
to put
either,
him on my
but I
list.
do like the movie with Genesect, so.
Next, we've got the Dark types. For my
Darkrai?
favorite Dark type Pokemon, I chose Darkrai.
Valid.
Darkrai is
valid.
my favorite
And these are
legendary
valid
ever.
too. I love
Gen 4
Crawdon.
is actually my
Greninja
favorite
is
gen ever, and
overhyped,
of
but I also
course
love
he was in
Greninja.
it.
He's just cool.
I
He's like a
remember
ninja
I really
Pokemon.
started
So.
loving Darkrai when I got a Darkrai Pokemon card in a pack I got for Christmas one year. I never really
Yup.
had seen him before that, but I instantly loved him. Later I ended up watching the movie Darkrai was a big part of, and loved him even more. Darkrai is an amazing Pokemon.
Should I remake these type of videos?
Next
Dead
is
ass.
Dragon types, and for me it has to be Giratina. As
Okay,
said
I agree with
previously,
that.
Gen
And
4
I
is
agree with
by
these honorable
far my
mentions.
favorite.
Gen 4
And
is just
including
too
these
good.
honorable mentions, I've listed all the main legendaries of Gen 4. My love for Giratina came from the movies he was in, and I remember always wishing I had his Pokemon card. I never ended up getting the Giratina card, but I did have him in Pokemon Platinum. Now we've got electric types, which is my favorite typing, purely because I just think lightning and electricity is
I don't
really
think
cool in general.
I don't think I agree with
But
that. To be
sadly,
honest.
I feel that not many Pokemon
I don't think electric's
with
my
the
favorite.
electric type are very good. Not until the newer Pokemon game, that is.
Usually they
Toxtricity is
suck.
leading this list, and the reason I chose him
He's
is
definitely
because
not my
he
favorite
was
electric
my
type.
second-hand man in my Shield journey. Of course, my starter was
He's
higher
cool,
level
don't get me
than the rest
wrong.
of
He's
my
probably
team,
an honorable mention,
but
top 3.
Toxtricity was actually
Luxray is
keeping up,
definitely not a
and I
top 3
noticed
for
I
me.
would use him a
Which
lot.
is,
I like Toxtricity
people are
a
not
lot,
gonna like me
and I'm
saying that,
glad
but
he was a part
Luxray
of
I just
my
put there
team.
for the fans, I think. Electivire is cool
Next
as fuck
up
though. He
is
might be my
fairy
favorite.
types.
Probably not
Fairy
though.
type is probably
There's
my
gotta be
least
somebody else I
favorite
like
when
better.
it comes to how Pokemon look. But for some reason, Mimikyu has the fairy type, so he made the top of my list. Don't get me wrong, Mimikyu is
I don't know if I
very
disagree with this.
overrated,
I think I agree.
but I
with
have
the
to
honorable
respect
mentions,
how strong
too.
he is and how annoying it is to play against. I personally don't use
And this is
Mimikyu,
just
but when I
completely
have to play against him,
ignoring the
it's
newest
always
gen, of
a
course,
tough
because this video wasn't made back then. Or
Fighting
made at
types
this
are
time.
next, and it's another weak typing in my opinion.
And the new gen
With
just sucks,
the
so let's be
exception
real.
of Lucario. Lucario is definitely
These
a
are
fan
all
favorite,
based, and I
it's
love all
obvious
these guys.
why. He looks awesome, and his fighting style is
I'm not gonna
awesome
lie.
too. You really gotta see how cool his moves were.
I
in the
think I like
Lucario movie.
Lucario because of the
Since
hype
then,
a
I've
little
just
bit.
viewed
This is
him
one of
as
those
a
ones.
badass
But I think I would switch Toxicroak and Lucario
We're now
nowadays.
on to fire types, which was a really difficult
Toxicroak's
choice
just so cool in my
considering how many
opinion.
strong and cool fire types there are. But I have to say, my favorite
It's
is
gonna
probably
piss people
Infernape.
off.
You can't go wrong
Yup.
with Gen 4. It's just too
Well,
good. and
no.
all-
No, this guy is not my favorite fire type. How did he make this? Why did I put him as number 1? Infernape is one of my least favorite fire types. No, I'm actually tripping here. These are fine. There's no way. There's no way. Show me. Alolan Marowak is cooler. Entei's cooler. Let's see. I like Torkoal better, honestly. Maybe that's a obscure answer, but I love Torkoal because of the anime mainly, but bro, that was a bad one. I just don't even agree with that. I'm not gonna lie, I might have put him as number 1 because I didn't want to put Charizard in my list, but I felt like I had to put Infernape at least to cover for that. Colossal, I love him as well. Yeah, what? That was a bad take, bro. I think I just put this because I didn't want to get so much hate on this video like the Animal Crossing.
He's not my favorite Gen 4 starter, but I still love him. I
My least favorite Gen 4 starter.
In my Platinum playthrough, and he was a beast. Of course he was a big help in the Elite Four, and hopefully I'll be able to use him again soon.
Don't get me wrong, I don't dislike him, but he's definitely not top 3, not even top 5.
Next up is Flying-type Pokemon, and
he's
that's
top 10
easily
though.
Staraptor for me. Staraptor is the best starting route bird of all time in my opinion.
And I think I agree with the top 3.
Every evolution is perfect, and the designs are flawless. Again, I'm
Dude, when I first saw Corviknight, that was so
making this
hype.
video just reminds me of how damn good it was. On to Ghost types, which is arguably one of the best types. My
Ghost
number
is probably
1
my
is
favorite type.
Dusknoir. The reason I chose Dusknoir is because of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games where he was the main villain. I remember when I was a kid thinking that was such...
Honestly, Giratina I like more, but I think I just wanted not to choose the same ones, you know. But I still agree with this. It's probably one of my top 3 favorite ghosts. And, I mean, top 2.
Such a good story, and that he
There's
was
a lot of good
amazing
ghost
villain.
types, though.
It's just stuck with me,
And I just have
and I still really
emotional
like Dusknoir.
attachment because of Mystery Dungeon.
We arrive on grass types. The type I consider to be the underdog. It gets put
Grass
down a
type
lot,
also
but I
has
believe
some.
there are a lot of gems
My
in
favorite
there.
Pokemon are grass types.
One of those gems happens to be my favorite Pokemon of all time, Trico. The whole Trico line is my favorite, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure why I love Trico so much, as I didn't play a whole lot of Gen 3. I believe it was from Ash's Trico in the
line
anime.
Is definitely my second
I thought
favorite.
He was awesome.
Probably my second
Gives
favorite
me like
Pokemon
a
line in general
vibe,
too.
And I love that shit. Also, as I mentioned previously about the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, a Grovyle was one of the main characters also, and I felt like he was our brave instructor from what I remember, which is where I grew my love for Grovyle. And with Trico being my favorite, Sceptile just automatically became one of my favorites, and I use him as much as I can.
Yup.
Now let's talk about the ground types. My favorite here is Gliscor. I don't know how the fuck Gliscor isn't poison typing, but I guess he isn't. I love Gligar and Gliscor originally from the anime, but eventually learned how powerful Gliscor could be. I love the design of Gliscor, and his personality in the anime was really funny and
top
cute
5.
Then. That's why he's
might be
my
top
favorite
3.
ground type.
Actually, Gliscor I like better than Turtwig. It might be my second favorite Pokemon.
Leading the ice types as my favorite has to be Alolan Sandslash.
Yup.
To be 100% honest, the only reason he is here is because he looks so amazing. I've never used him sadly, nor do I watch the Pokemon anime anymore. He's just overall an amazing looking ice type Pokemon.
I'm actually playing through Pokemon Ultra Moon right now, so I'm definitely going to use him when I can.
The most basic type of all, you guessed it, normal type. My favorite normal type Pokemon is Aipom, again because of the anime. I believe Aipom was
honorable
Dawn's
mentions
Pokemon
too.
that later she gave to Ash. I'm not 100% sure, but I just remember he was awesome in the show.
This is a base list, I can't lie. Some of these are good.
Sadly, I hate his evolution. Next up is the poison types, and my favorite is Toxicroak. I remember in the anime Brock had a Krogunk, and it was hilarious.
Based honorable mentions
For that
here
reason,
too.
I got my own Krogunk, which eventually evolved.
That's probably why I
into
didn't put him as
Toxicroak,
fighting
which
number
I
1. It's
instantly
because he's
loved the
already my
design.
poison number 1.
Toxicroak was a badass Pokemon, and I've made sure to use him in multiple different playthroughs. We've made it to the Psychics, and my favorite here is Deoxys. I always thought Deoxys was super cool looking and strong. The fact that he can change forms and it changes his stats is also really cool to me.
And based on
He's just a very well-designed Pokemon in my opinion, which got him that number 1 spot.
I love that little bug dude, Orbeetle.
Next up is the Rock type, and
Damn,
I'm not
we're still
talking
going.
about Dwayne. my favorite rock type Pokemon is probably Lycanroc. I really like how he has a day and night form, but not only that, he also has a dusk form. I haven't had much of a chance to use Lycanroc, but I hear he's coming to Sword and Shield in the future, so I'll definitely have to pick him up. He's an awesome looking Pokemon,
And I did.
and that's all that needs to be said.
Good honorable mentions
We're
too.
almost done, but for the next one, it's Steel type. And my favorite Steel type is
Steelix?
Empoleon.
Oh yeah,
Empoleon
duh.
is definitely one of my
Steelix should
all-time
definitely be an
favorites
honorable
purely
mention, though.
because of how awesome he looks. I used
Probably
him in
over
my playthrough of
Metagross.
either
I feel
Diamond or
like
Pearl
Bisharp
and
isn't a
loved him.
top one for me
I
either,
really
to be
hope we
honest.
get Gen 4 remake soon so I can use him once again.
Bisharp just looks
This
cool.
dude has a perfect design, and the fact
I don't
that
know
it
if
had
he's
an
a top
amazing
one for me.
anime debut
And
makes
Metagross
him
is just
even
overhyped.
better. Last but not least, we are looking at the water types. And for this, I've chosen Greninja, this year's #1 voted Pokemon.
I actually
Greninja
disagree
is
with
just
this. I would put
badass.
Buizel.
It's got those ninja type vibes that I love.
I'd put
I watched a
Buizel
little
here.
bit of the anime where he was able to turn into Ash Greninja.
I do
causing
agree
me to
with this
like him
list, but I
even
do
more.
think like the
I
top
haven't been
3,
able
but
to
I
use him in a
would
game
switch
yet,
Buizel for
But I
Greninja.
definitely will if he comes to Sword and Shield. So those were my favorite Pokemon of each typing. I really do hope you enjoyed this video and would really appreciate it if you could leave a like and sub.
Should I leave this
Remember,
one?
these are only
Should I
my
leave this
opinions,
video?
so you
It
may
wasn't a
not
bad
agree
video.
with some of my choices here. Comment
Like,
down
while there
below
is some
who your
stuff I
favorite
don't
Pokemon
necessarily
is of
agree
all
with.
time, 'cause I'm genuinely curious. But with that being said, thank you for watching. Peace.
Let's read the comments. Okay, this guy just listed his favorites. That's cool. That's cool. Interesting taste, but respected nonetheless. My favorite Pokemon is Charizard. What a loser. Just kidding. Charizard's a classic. Great video. I agreed with a lot of your list. This guy listed his favorites too. Cool, cool. Actually, Ash had Apom first, but then traded it to Dawn for Buizel because Apom preferred Contest, which was Dawn's specialty, while Buizel was more of a fighter and gravitated more towards gym battles, which Ash specialized in. Okay. Sorry, I've only played Pokemon Blue and Silver when I was a kid, so there are no newer Pokemon on this list. Oh, whatever. Just another Gramble, I guess. Good list, but you used the wrong legendary dog in the fairy type. Oh my. Wait, what? Oh, because Zamazenta's not a fairy type. Yeah, what? This dude tried to clown on me. Yeah, this dude's hating. Should I delete it? Should I delete it or nah? Why did I put Pokemon Sun? I don't think I put that. I think that was auto. It used to auto put games. I don't think it does that anymore though. You know, I don't really care about this video. It does have 1.8k views, but nah. Nah. Maybe we'll redo this someday. I don't know. Maybe we will redo this. I don't know. But for now, delete forever. Sounds like a school presentation. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Who would have
Here we
thought
go.
that they'd bring this classic back? Alright, boys. Let's get it done. Fucking hype.
This one might be like the Luigi.
Interview begin. gosh, dude, this is such a
Oh, the volume is down in my headphones. Boops.
interview to get decided who you are. That's gotta be the best part. Can you focus?
Is this good volume for you guys?
Definitely.
Does it need to be louder?
Somebody calls you weird but funny. How does that make me feel? Not happy. The fuck? How quickly do you respond to a text? Usually pretty quick, but sometimes I don't respond.
Now, way late. I don't
The
even.
last person to leave class at the
I don't
end
even
of
get
the
texts
period?
nowadays.
I guess.
It's like cut everyone off.
Do you like to fight?
Not really.
Nah.
I keep saying
One
that, but that's
person
not true.
started up a conversation. To be honest, you don't have a clue what this fellow is saying. How do you reply? Haha, yeah, very funny.
That's still true.
Pranks are alright. Do others often call me childish? I think I'm gonna call somebody for this. Phone a friend.
This could have been so much more funny if I did it better.
Yeah?
Hey, do people often call me childish?
No?
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bro, what?
Alright, people don't often call me childish. I wanna play as a boy. You appear to be the calm type. You're capable of
Spoilers.
giving friends with worries.
I ended up getting
You don't
skitty.
like to fight. You're a warm, kind-hearted person who cares. You must have many friends who look up to you.
I'm trolling.
However, you may also be somewhat gullible. Go fuck yourself. As well as a little careless. And even a little meddlesome. What the fuck does that even mean? You might want to keep these points in mind. A calm person like you should be, my guess, Mudkip or Squirtle. But I'm hoping Trico. Mudkip. I called that.
It's because
I'll
I get
play as him.
Mudkip like every time.
Yep. And since I couldn't play as him, my partner is gonna be Trico. What's my partner's nickname?
Here we go. Here's some creativity right here.
I'm thinking we go with something simple. Like Leaf. That just kind of fits him. Trico. What the fuck? What do you mean I'm a Mudkip? What the?
Bro, my acting is just superb.
Oh shit, that's a funny name. Oh my fucking gosh. I'm not fucking joking around. My name is not funny. My
It's
name
kind
is
of an
not
inside joke right
fucking
here.
funny.
Nobody would even really get this besides my friends back then because... Well, basically the story is just, I was playing Xbox, like GTA or something with my friend Alex, and his sister came in the room and was like, asked who he was playing with,
There's nothing here.
and he said
Yeah, let's go on
Shaden,
then.
and he's,
How the fuck did he
she,
get
like
this
I can
far
hear
down?
her over the mic, and she's like, that's a funny name.
Bam.
And then it was like a kind of an inside joke. It's not very funny explaining
How
it,
the
but
fuck did Caterpie go this far down?
she said I had a funny name. Didn't think I could hear her.
Damn, this Caterpie went
And thus
so
I've met her in
deep.
person since,
Mommy, where are you?
and
Bitch, you went
I
all the
call
way
her out
down here
every, like I
yourself.
bring it
What
up
are
like
you
every
whining
time.
about? Bruh, those eyes, that's fucking, like the Wizard King.
The edits,
He's, retarded. Staring at me adoringly?
I don't think I'm gonna delete this.
I need a fiber seed? I don't fucking want that. Oh, give me that money. Shay, I think we'd make the world's greatest rescue team. How about it?
That's kind of what I was talking about,
I'll
though.
suck my dick on you.
Like when I was talking about the Luigi thing, like I just back
Shit,
then I
it'd
just
be a good
struggled
name.
so hard with differentiating like funny moments versus if I should put the story so it just like skip to random important parts
I run the plague clan.
instead of like tying everything together.
Plagues. That's a good name. It suits us. The next morning. Damn, I'm cozy though. I'm real cozy. Oh, what's up? What the? I'm trying to. Hold B and L to dash. Holy shit. I just went fucking super speed. What the? Don't touch my mail. These guys are douches. Team meanies, I'm gonna kick your fucking ass. Caterpie's not gonna join you.
Why would they
He's
even
probably
want
gonna join us,
Caterpie?
to be honest. Are we fighting? What
I
are
don't
you
think I'm
gonna
gonna
do,
delete
little
this
bitch?
one.
Get out of here, pipsqueak.
I'm a third of the way through and this is the intro of the game.
Now let's figure
That means
out
I
what
just
metaphor is.
skip. Bruh.
Oh shit. Now let's
What?
figure out where Metapod is. Huh?
Look at this cut.
Oh shit.
We just were talking about getting Caterpie to
There's no
fighting
way I'd beat
Zapdos. That is insane. I just felt like it was so unimportant, and then I just
That
showed me
was
beating
easy.
Zapdos
That was
immediately.
so easy.
Yeah, my editing wasn't the best. I think I'm a lot better now, thankfully.
Damn, this is so sad.
Let's go on to the next one. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, it just sent me all the way back to the front. Let's see. When you delete stuff like this, does it add more to the last page since it's like pushing them? Or nah? Nah. Okay. I might delete all these tier list videos. There's one right there. We're gonna keep this, we're gonna keep this, we're gonna keep this. This we may get rid of.
Fuck it.
Was it worth watching? This has 6K views, we're not getting rid of that. I don't know if we'll get rid of any of the Was It Worth Watchings, just because it was like kind of a big part of my channel at the time. Like, they all did pretty decent. They'd all get like 100 views, typically at least. Keepin'. Well, actually, should I keep that? Well, actually, oh wait, that's a Funny Moments video.
It's Aiden's birthday. So.
Yeah. We're keeping that one for sure. This, on the other hand, was when I first started making killer-specific videos every release. So let's do that. Let's see. Mario we're keeping. This, I mean, do we even need this one
What's
here?
going on?
I don't know, because if we delete the first one, we're deleting all of them. Keeping, I guess. Keeping. We'll see about this.
What's going on?
Oh my fucking gosh, my cat is retarded. Sorry, I just knocked over the mic because she was falling and needed help. I probably will keep this one.
What's going on, boys?
I got
Let's
cat
shit
hair
up.
flying everywhere because she was freaking out. Keeping This one, I don't know. I mean, it's obviously not going to get views because it's 2021.
What's going?
Oh my gosh, the echo is crazy. We don't need to watch this. We'll see if the
Watch
cutting
Dogs
is too
1.
bad on this. Ooh. This video, I feel like is so cringy, but at the same time, I also love this video. Top 10 magical index characters, I'm probably deleting. I think I privated it because... Did I even add it to a playlist? Yeah, I added it to the anime one. We'll watch this. I don't think we're going to watch all these today.
What's going on, boys?
That is louder. That is louder. Such a good series, though. We are obviously keeping Two Clueless Friends, all of them. That, and we will check on this. Gotta restart that. Okay, we're probably gonna do this page and then call it a day, and then we'll just keep on going every so often. Like, as days continue, we'll get rid of a page or something, and then maybe do other stuff. Today, I think we're just doing this, and then I'm gonna end it because I got stuff I need to get done tonight still. Yeah. I might be back tomorrow with GTA 4 again. I'm not sure. The thing is, like I said, I am going to be giving up my social life for 2025, but I am trying to hang out with people like my friends. Like, I was invited to do something tomorrow, so I might be doing something tomorrow if that ends up happening, because I'm just not going to be hanging out with people really in 2025 because I'm going to be grinding. So let's watch this video. Tier listing every anime I've seen. I think I made 4 or 5 of these videos. So if this one's not good, then I'm deleting them all.
Welcome back to another Shade Off video. This time I'll be tier listing every anime I've seen so far. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment what you think down below. Remember, when watching this, we all have
Hopefully
different
this isn't too
opinions,
loud for
so
you guys.
I'd appreciate it if we all respect one another's thoughts. With that being said,
Facts.
let's jump right into this.
Good
First up,
edit
we've
right
got
there.
Naruto. Naruto was my first real anime I ever watched. I watched the entirety of Naruto twice before I ever watched any other anime.
True.
This was probably about 3 years ago, and the show had amazing characters, the story overall was great, and it included some of the best
This
side
is all in
character
order, by the way,
backstories
of when I
ever.
watched it. Kiss anime, rest in
Naruto
peace.
might be my favorite anime ever, so with that, I am giving it the...
You know what? While Naruto held strong on that spot, and then when One Piece came into my life, it tied for a very long time. I officially, as of the One Piece fan letter, I have to give One Piece my #1 spot now, and Naruto's #2. That fan letter just put it over the top. That was one of the greatest episodes of anime I've ever seen in my life. I am not kidding.
S tier ranking.
Like, it was just so good. Like, that was the best filler by
Now
far.
we've got the sequel to Naruto, which is Boruto. I started Boruto after finishing my second watch through of Naruto. It gets a lot more hate than I feel that it deserves.
I still
but I do
agree.
agree that there are way too many fillers.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I don't really like most of the characters. I'd say my current ranking for Boruto is a C.
That's valid. I
Honestly,
actually thought it
think
was going to be
once
higher.
Boruto grows up and the cooler characters are introduced, it could become an A. I'm very excited for the time skip.
I'd probably put it A right now.
God. This show has the worst fan
The
base
show, though?
I've ever
Nah.
seen.
The show is
You
still
may be able to
C,
guess what
maybe
show
B.
I'm talking about purely based on that sentence. My Hero Academia.
Go to show, though. I gotta
loved
watch the
it.
new season.
But seeing the community alone lowered my excitement for this show. If you like My Hero, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Still an S rank show,
I'm
though.
not here to bash the community though, so let's talk about the show itself. The animations are clean, and the story's pretty alright too. Honestly,
Story's alright,
the show
dude.
could have gotten an S, but I'm gonna be giving it an A just because I really did not like season 4. The other seasons though were superb.
I mean, I don't disagree. It could be an A or
Alright,
an S
this
for me.
next anime I'm talking about I'd say is considered the most overhyped anime of our time. But honestly, I'm gonna have to disagree. Sure, it's really hyped up, but honestly, it deserves it.
I
The
still
show
agree
is
with this
fire,
wholeheartedly,
and
bro.
the fight
Everyone
of
hates
episode
on it and is
19
like,
with the
yo, the
transition to
animation's so
beautiful
good. That's the only
closing
thing it has
literally
for
made
it. Bro,
my jaw
shut
drop.
up. Like, it is just amazing overall. The story is good, too. Like, people are just haters of anything. I've read the manga, which is not animated, obviously. And that shit is still gas, bro. Put that in S. Put that in S.
It's a high A right now, but depending on how they
Okay,
continue
just
the anime,
just
I
season
could
1,
definitely see
and I'm putting it at
becoming
an A.
S tier.
It's an S tier now, though.
Another anime that gets a lot of hate is Black Clover. Now, I really don't understand the Black Clover hate.
Black Clover
Sure,
fell
the
off for me.
animations in the beginning weren't great,
I'd probably put it S rank here, honestly, because when I watched it, it was one of my favorite shows ever.
but once
a funny
Asta
scene.
unlocked his Black Asta ability, the animations were amazing. You can't tell me those fights weren't badass.
I'd probably put it A rank now.
It gets compared to Naruto a lot, which I guess I can sort of see, but it also has its own
It's just people
uniqueness,
hating.
which is really nice. Plus, Naruto is amazing, so who the fuck cares if the story is similar?
I'd put it A rank
I
now.
could see myself liking Black Clover more than Naruto if I watched it as my first anime. With that
I
being
disagree
said,
now. I
Black
disagree
Clover
now.
is an S rank from me. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. This was the start of my anime grind. I literally started this show the week before quarantine hit, so that tells you I watched about 13 shows in a very short span. Yeah, I might need help. I watched the first episode and honestly wasn't sure if I'd want to continue it. I didn't watch another episode for like a whole week, but once quarantine hit, I figured I'd give it another shot.
I might leave these
I
up,
actually ended
dead
up
ass.
really loving it, and the story was awesome. and
Well, I probably
character
don't
development
agree
was
with my
great.
tier list necessarily
My only
nowadays.
complaints are that
It's not
the fight
bad.
against Father was so quick, it felt super rushed. I also wish we could have gotten another episode or so to see everyone's future. Full Metal, you get an A.
Hey, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Next was Attack on Titan.
The most
which
overrated
I
show of all
also
time.
was a little unsure of at first, but the story eventually ended up sucking me in. Now I'm
Pause.
super
Pause.
excited for the
What?
final season to come. Levi was badass. Mikasa was badass. And the rest of the characters
Don't even hate
were
how I
pretty
say it,
cool
bro.
too.
That's how they say it in the
Attack on
dub.
Titan will also be an A.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Now we've got Baccano. And I'm sorry to anyone who liked Baccano, but I just could not get into it. I was bored out of my mind
Hey,
and couldn't
hey,
even
hey,
finish
hey,
it.
hey, 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 hey.
So I would
Hey,
give it an
hey,
F,
hey.
but honestly, I
I've
can see
since
why
watched
people
this
might
show,
like it, so I'm gonna give
and
it
it
a
was
B.
actually pretty
But
good.
damn,
I
that
cannot
shit
lie.
had
I'd
me
put it in a B.
enthused the
I'd
whole
probably put it
time.
in a B nowadays. This fucking edit. What?
Dr. Stone is
S
a
rank.
surprising S.
Yup. I still agree with
Anime
that.
was way different than any other I had yet to see. It was such
Anime,
a chill
manga,
show
it is
and a
S
nice
tier,
change
bro.
of pace.
Dr.
It
Stone is
actually
one of
made
my
me
favorite
motivated
anime
to wanna
ever.
learn some things. Senkyu was pretty sick, and I loved his catchphrases. It's a low S, but an S nonetheless, and I can't wait for the next season. Next up is the show about little orphan kids escaping the demons that will devour them. These kids are smarter than I will ever be. I love this story a lot, actually.
I'm not
So
deleting
many
this
times I
video.
was shocked by twists that ended up happening, and I just was not
I
expecting
look, you
it.
just want to watch this whole thing now, but I'm
Overall,
not gonna
it was
do
a
that.
great show, and I'd say it's an A from
I'd put
me.
it lower nowadays. Even just season 1 alone, I'd put it at like a B tier.
Okay, this
It's
show
overhyped.
was weird. I actually found
And
out
season
about
2's
Cautious
overhated as
Hero
well.
from a post on the explore page of my Instagram. It was a clip of one of the fights, and that alone got me to watch it. First off, I was not a fan of the video game type aspect whatsoever.
They
thought
should
that
make a
shit was
season 2
very
of this
corny.
show.
Second,
I mean, it
the
wasn't
whole
that good of a show,
felt
but
really sloppy and
I
rushed.
better not have put it above C.
Third, Restarte is fucking bae, bruh. And lastly,
Okay.
the animations for Seiya's attacks were phenomenal. I still like the show actually, and the end had me a little teary-eyed.
Okay, now I'm nervous what I'm
giving
going to
it-
say about Zero
let's
2,
see.
and you know.
Fire Force was very underwhelming.
Underwhelming?
Really loved the
Yeah,
show,
I agree.
and I'm giving it an A.
What is this?
It was great. It was unique and original. The
What is
problem
this edit?
telling me how dumb I am was a B. But before you comment telling me how dumb I am, hear me out. The story was good. Actually, it was great. It was unique.
Death Note's an A
It wasn't
tier.
even sad when it was over.
I
Needed
changed.
something to
I
help.
changed it on that, but
Who won? Again, this was just an opinion, so let's move on to Darling in the Franxx.
also overhated show.
You are now my darling.
Yeah, I honestly cannot believe how many times she said the words darling in the whole show. Moral of the story is Hero is a simp for Zero 2.
Well, there's no real easy way to say this, but
What are these edits, bruh?
look, you're a simp.
What is
Honestly,
these?
I
What
can't
are these
blame them,
edits?
though. Who wouldn't? Zero 2 and Hero carried the fuck out of this show. Up until the end, they were the only good characters. Thankfully, the others decided it was time to actually do something. The ending was honestly really good, especially with how much hate it gets. I didn't like the whole robot thing, like, at all. I thought it was just really weird, and I didn't like the sexualizing of the whole thing either. But honestly, the show gets a B from me.
Okay, okay.
Yuki, 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 Yuki.
Annie
think
Sins
Yuno
needs to
said
come
Yuki
back,
almost as
bruh.
much as
Annie
Zero Two
Sins,
said
Annie
darling.
Sins.
And
I don't know
fuck,
how you
that's
pronounce
a
that,
lot.
but they need to come
I'm
back.
gonna be
bruh.
honest, I have never had such bad post-anime depression than I did after finishing this show. I don't even know why. I thoroughly enjoyed watching this and found the story super
I probably put
intriguing.
this S rank.
I loved Yuno's character a lot too. She was easily the best. I think at this point I just need a pink-haired anime bitch.
Damn.
My only complaints about the show were how Yuki forgave his dad so easily, and how often Yuki changed his mind on whether he liked Yuno or not. Just fucking decide!
Bro, I'm taking her.
Or I'm taking her myself.
I knew it. I knew it, bro.
This to me is an
What is
easy
that edit,
S,
bro?
and probably one of my
Nah, this
top
was
3
just the
animes
time
at
though.
this point,
That's just how people
if
in the
not higher
like
on that
anime
list.
videos talked. That's just the thing about it.
Last,
It's
but
weird.
not least, we
I know that
Violet
shit's weird, bro.
Evergarden.
I hated the
I'm
show.
gonna be
The
honest,
show is
it
boring
was
as
pretty
fuck.
boring for me, but I watched the whole
Where did I
Also,
put
I'd
this?
love for you guys to give
See,
me
I'm
some
being
good anime
generous.
suggestions,
I am
so
being
comment down
generous with
below.
that C.
Thank you guys again.
No, we gotta see what the next tier list. Where did I put everything? Let's just see where I put everything. Hunter x Hunter, A tier. Akame, probably A tier. Seven Deadly Sins, C tier. Plastic Memories, S tier. Darwin's Game, probably A or B tier. Shield Hero, C tier. Assassination Classroom, S tier. Konosuba, B tier. Blue Exorcist, C tier. Slime, A tier. This show's probably a B tier. I forget what it's called. Another's B tier. I'd probably put this in D or E, honestly. This show, I forget what it's even called. It should probably be in E tier or D tier. This show should definitely be in D tier. This show, so overhyped. This is a hill I will die on every single time. This show was the shittiest. Not the shittiest, but like People are always like, when you talk about sad anime, this is the show that always comes up. Bro, I am an easy crier when it comes to anime. I might have shed a tear at this one, but I was not really feeling that emotional by it. And I was bored as fuck. The story was boring. Everything about it was boring. I am a D1 Your Lie in April hater. That's what it's called, right? Your Lie in April. Dead Man deserves to be there. This probably should be F tier. I don't even know what this shit is. Might as well see the other tier list that was on this page. What's going on, boys? We are back. S tier, valid. This probably B tier nowadays. Toradora, A tier. Tower of God, A tier. For season 1, I haven't seen 2 yet. I've heard bad things, unfortunately. Love is War, A or S tier. This, A or S tier. Classroom the Elite, A tier. Great Pretender, I'd probably put A tier. I think, what is this called again? Angels of Death or something? This is good at B tier. C tier. Probably D tier. C tier. Probably should be D tier or E tier. Probably should be D tier. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Dude, Japan Sinks was horrible. I don't know what this one even was, though. But I'm sure I agree with it. I am certain I agree with it. Fuck it, let's keep it going. Let's go to the next page real quick. Because I think I just got one more. Yeah, it's just this one. Let's see. The finale. Boys, let me cut to the... S tier, A tier, A tier, A tier, B tier, B tier, B tier, B tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, C tier, D tier, E tier, F tier, E or F. Well, I think this is based off season 1, which I would probably put E tier, but season 2, and if it had any more seasons, F tier, E tier, E tier, or F tier. And Bleach. Let's see where I put it. I'd probably put Bleach at A tier nowadays, but I put in S tier. Okay. Wow. Alright.
Boys.
Bro, look at my
I have
anime
something
cut.
for you today.
Can you tell I watch anime? I hired 3 artists to make me different anime avatars to use throughout my future videos. I scoured the web for hours and hours on end until I found the 3 artists that I needed. Now, you're probably wondering how I came across these lovely individuals. Well, that's quite simple. First, I looked on Reddit, like any normal person would. Reddit always seems to have every type of person, so I go
Not bad
on
on the editing.
asking, no, pleading for some help. I had many replies, but none
You
of
did a
them
good job
suited
at,
my
like,
needs.
making it move
until
before it
I
turned,
came
though.
across a particular artist who had posted on r/anime art. The art was like no other, so I wanted to see what he could do for me. I saw his Instagram link, so I went to check it out. Our first artist, GroovySmooth.art.
I love this dude's
By the
art,
way,
genuinely.
all these artists will be in the description, and I recommend you check them out. The price I paid this guy was $40. Keep in mind, I'm a broke college student. This hurts my pockets.
Now I'm just
But
a
you know
broke
what?
dude.
I want to make the best content possible, so take my money.
I barely
Next,
even use these
I went to
things,
Twitter.
but
There's always artists there. I searched anime commissions, going through tons of garbage, tons of furry art, and tons of actually really amazing art. I kept searching until I found my second artist,
Jay What's Art, who seemed to have the right style I was looking for a pretty fair price too. This time I spent $25. And to finish it off, I thought one more would be a good way to end it. I headed over to Fiverr, which I've never used before. I searched anime, which showed tons of chibi artists, VTuber artists, and other weird type of anime art I can't put in this video. But after scrolling, I finally came across the final artist I would
the
pay.
editing is wild.
That was Cyan Zan Studio, and I paid $45. Like I said,
Plus
I'm
tax.
broke, I'm a college student, and I just spent $110 on some art for my channel. Was it worth it? Maybe not. I probably should have saved the money, but am I glad I did it? Well, let me show you the results. First off, let's start with the
Let's hit the
least
stage.
expensive art I paid for. Jay What's Art from Twitter. I gave him a few reference pictures as well as a little description of what I was wanting. Also, by the way, I did this for all three of the artists. I gave them the exact same stuff. The only difference I asked for was in their expressions. This particular one was to have a shocked or distressed type of expression, so I could use this at times like, for example, when I told you guys how much I spent on the video. Oh, gosh, I don't want to talk about it. That would be a perfect
can't
time
lie, this wasn't
that
a
I'd have
bad
that
put
art on
together
the
video,
screen.
though.
Now, for the grand reveal.
I mean, there's definitely improvement that I could have on this. I think I could do better now, but
Wow is right. Jay What's Art killed it, especially for being so cheap compared to the others. It turned out amazing, and I think the expression of being shocked turned out perfectly. The only difference his has compared to my reference was the hair being down, but honestly, I didn't even ask him to change it because I really liked it that way. I knew going into this they wouldn't turn out the same because they're all different artists. Hair sits differently all the time anyways, so just think of it like that. I love this art, and definitely make sure to check out Jay
I think
What's
the
Art
gloves,
on
too.
Twitter.
I think that was a
Now let's go on
Addition.
to our next one, Groovy Smooth Art from Instagram. Of course, I sent all the regular stuff that I sent with the previous artist, but for this expression, I wanted one of my guy laughing. For those funny moments, those lol W's that we have.
oh gosh.
Well, here it is. Dude,
So fire,
this
bro.
looks fucking insane. I feel like the pose for laughing was easily the hardest to pull off, and he nailed it right on the head. This is exactly what I was looking for, and I'm literally just astonished right now because this is the hardest expression, and it just turned out so good. I'm so hyped right now. I wish I could show you guys this video right away, but obviously I have to wait. Fuck. I need to call someone.
Here we go. I don't remember this. Who did I even call? Jack again?
Hello?
Yep.
Holy shit, this looks amazing.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Alright, let's go on
Made
to the
no
next one, boys.
sense.
Alright,
That made
now
no
for the
sense.
most expensive out of the three, we have Cyan Zan Studio from Fiverr.
That's just like
And
part
this
of
time,
the.
I wanted the
You
expression
gotta
to be
love
smiling.
it. The little thing.
This is the one I want to have on the screen when I'm just here talking like I am now. I actually haven't seen this one yet, so this will be my live reaction. Here we go. Oh my gosh. This looks insane. Look at how detailed it is. Look at the fucking eyes. It's got like 3 different colors because of the shading and stuff. This looks so good. It kind of reminds, the eyes like remind me of Classroom of the Elite eyes. They literally look the same.
True.
That's
Ow,
so
you little
fire, dude.
fuck.
And the hair kind of reminds me of Jump Force. Not sure how I feel about that, but I love it. I love it as a whole.
What
This
a
looks
good
amazing.
comparison.
I'm so
What
happy
the
with
hell?
this. Let's get those
Would not
art
think
pieces
that
back on the stage
nowadays.
for a final round of applause.
Wow, that was a good video. Oh,
Excellent
Jesus.
work. I'm basically speechless about this whole thing. I had a vision of what I wanted, and this is the first time.
Yeah, that video's staying. I don't think this video is
Shade off, and we are back with another video. And today we are going to be doing a top 10 magical index characters.
I think I was getting
This will
hate
include
on this
anybody
video. I
in
think
that
that's
universe.
why I privated it. Oh, it's private, so you can't show comments.
Like railgun characters, accelerator characters, and of
Dude, I
course
was
index
so
characters.
into railgun.
So,
like, this
with
whole
that being
series,
said,
honestly, at
I
this
hope you
time.
do enjoy,
Like, I was
and
just so
leave a
hyped
like
on
if you
it. I
do.
had to make this video.
Let's just get right into it. At the number 10
Is this
spot,
all
we've got
index characters?
Sodden.
It is.
Sodden is a well put together side character. Well, is she even a side character, or would you call her a side character? Either way, she's just great. Pretty basic design to be fair, but she has a very lively, funny personality that I
True,
feel like
she's just a
always
very
helps
lovable
ease the
character.
tension in the room.
Just a very
And that's one of the
lovable
main
characters.
reasons I came to like her as a character. And of course, you can't have Sodden without the girl she's constantly flipping the skirt of. And that is of course
forgot
my
about
9th
that.
on this list. Ueharu. Like I said, Ueharu is coming in at my 9th spot, and okay, how can you not love Ueharu? She's just an adorably funny character, and it's a bonus that she has
Another
the same
lovable
English
character.
voice actor as Lucy from Fairy Tail. There's really not much else you need to
Great
say
voice
about
actor.
Ueharu because she's just a lovable character just like Sodden. That's really all you have to say about her, and honestly, that's all she has for herself too. She isn't very strong, but I just love her character. That's it.
Valid.
Bro, oh my gosh. Number 8 is Gunha Sogita. I know there's not much known about him, so I really couldn't put him any higher on this list, but the
think people
moment
give
I
me shit
saw
for
him,
this guy
he
being
just
on the list.
immediately became one of my favorites.
Just 'cause he
Like,
doesn't have much
dude's
screen time.
fucking sick with it. He's a complete badass and looks cool at the same time. That short amount of time we got to see him was enough to make my top 10 list, but I feel like if he had more screen time, he might have made it even closer. Who really knows? But I will say, he does need to work on the names he calls his punches, like super duper epic punch, like that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. But yeah, this dude makes it purely because he's just such a badass. He really needs more screen time, but that's all I really have to say about him. Let's go on to the next one. At the number 7 spot, we have one of the main characters of the main series, and that is the stupidest, smartest girl in any anime, Index. This bitch has photographic memory and has over 100,000 grimoires memorized basically in her head, but is dumb as a brick and constantly hungry. But that's exactly why I love Index. You rarely see her doing something
Kinda
cool,
gives me
so
plastic
to make up
memory
for that,
vibes of,
pretty much every
girl
scene
from
she's
that.
in is made comedic, and
I wish I had more
just can't
time
help but
to
love it.
just
She's a
rewatch
great
stuff,
character
but-
at times.
I don't.
Now at number 6, we have Shirai, and honestly, at the start of Railgun, Shirai was easily my favorite, but ended up falling a little by her overly
don't know if
annoying
that's even how you
personality,
pronounce her
which
name. I feel like
I will
that's
say
not.
I do like every now and again. I just think it's somewhat forced how obsessed she is with Makoto. The main reason I came to like her character so much was the way she fights. Besides ice powers, teleportation is easily my second favorite of powers, and that's exactly what she's got. She can teleport herself,
Besides
but
ice powers,
not
what am I
only that,
talking
she
about?
teleports
Ice
objects,
power is cool,
specifically
but I like
the
electric
spikes she
powers.
keeps on her.
Lightning powers the most.
She doesn't even need to teleport to be sick with it though. Like, watch this and tell me she isn't amazing, and she's just such a good character. I love her. Now coming in at number 5,
Bro, I
is
only like this
Frenda.
character because of this
Where do I
one
start?
'cause of
Frenda
one
didn't
fight.
get
It was-
nearly as much screen time as I'd hoped, and I'm so sad she just got killed
It was
off like
such a
that.
good fight.
I wouldn't have cared if it was any of her partners, but
Also,
it just had to be
spoilers.
her. Frenda easily makes this list, as she has this really cute looking design while her fighting capabilities prove she works for the underworld. It seems that any fight she's involved with,
ends up being one of the better ones of the show. In fact, her fight with the sniper bitch was my favorite of all. So clean, so amazing. I've watched
It
that
was an
fight so
amazing
many
fight,
times.
bro.
Also, a bonus is how she became friends with Sodden, even though it was short-lived because,
Bro,
well,
the spoilers
she's
is
fucking
crazy.
coming in at number 4, the main
I
character
mean, it's been
of the
so
main
long now,
series,
but back then was
Toma
really newer.
Kamijo. The reason I like Toma is because he low-key is the most OP character in the show, yet has a carefree attitude all the time. Toma just wants to live his life, but has extremely bad luck due to his OP power. His power basically stops any other power, whether it's an Esper's ability or if it's magic. It was so crazy seeing Mikasa try over and over to hurt Toma, but he blocked it every time. And the whole time he's just saying how she was winning, she won, just to try and get her to leave him alone. This dude is so OP, he takes her strongest hits and just erases them. Not to mention that he took down the number 1 Esper. If that's not enough to make this list, I don't know what the fuck is. Yes, we have reached the top 3. And the number 3rd spot belongs to Last Order. The
What did I
best
just say?
of
The number
best
3?
Mikasa clone, and she's an adorable character that I absolutely love. She's just so funny and is kind of like a way
There's no
better
way I put
index if I had to
Accelerator as
compare
number
her.
1, right?
Basically, anything she does I
If I
like
did, that
because
is
it's
so
either
based.
A, gonna be something funny, B, have something to do with Accelerator, which typically turns funny, or C, is just doing
Dude,
something
we need
wholesome.
another season of
What
literally
a good
any of the series.
character. I love her so much, man. She's just so adorable. Now for number 2, we've got the
Dang.
one that complements Last
This,
Order
like, this
the
scene
best.
is so hard.
And that is Accelerator.
shot himself,
I
but it killed him.
absolutely fucking love this guy. He's basically an
And his
anti-hero
rage moment
because
is
he
insane.
proclaims he's a
Like
villain
the
and evil, but as time
Crash
goes
out
on,
moment, I should say.
he's the one who's trying to save others and take out the bad guys in his way. Sometimes it seems like he's a borderline psychopath, but that only makes him even cooler of a character, I think. If you want the definition of anime character flex, it's this motherfucker. The dude that would be able to survive a nuke. Somebody who I would consider one of the strongest anime characters of all time because of his insane power to control vectors. Accelerator is fucking goated, man. You can't hate. At number 1,
Yep.
my favorite character in the whole Index universe is
Makoto.
none other than Makoto Misaka. Misaka is number 1 on this list because, honestly, I'm just so happy that there's a show that actually has a badass main character woman. Misaka is just so cold and I absolutely
this is
love
just
the
so
way
hard.
she uses her ability. She's one of the most powerful characters in the show, and the way she uses her ability is just incredible. She has her finishing move, the railgun, which is just insane. But she can also use her powers in other way, like to control metal objects around her and even sling herself around like Spider-Man using her electricity. Like, damn, Mikoto is such a sick fucking character. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. My top 10
And people hated on me for
characters
this
from the
video.
Magical Index
People
universe.
hated on me for this
I hope
video.
you guys did
I mean, the
enjoy,
thing
and
is,
if you could, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.
like
It
I'm
really
going,
means a
like,
lot to
in
me.
depth on these
And comment
characters.
down
I just
below
simply
your
like
favorite
them. Like,
characters
I'm
from the
just a-
show,
I'm
because I
just a
really do
viewer,
like to
bro.
see
I'm
it.
not going,
I
like,
like
in
interacting
depth,
with you
like-
guys, and
Well,
yeah,
actually, I like
that's pretty much all I
Accelerator
gotta
because
say.
he controls the
I'm outta
vectors
here.
to
Hope
this
to see you in the
certain
next
point.
video.
And when the atoms
Peace.
go like this, nah, I just think Accelerator's cool. I'm curious to see how many dislikes I have on that. Where's that video? We're gonna delete it, but 0 dislikes, but I had hate comments. That's crazy. Gonna delete it though. Gonna delete it. Goodbye, Accelerator. Goodbye, Magical Index characters. Railgun. Boom, it's gone. 450 views. Goodbye. Alright. There's no way I delete this one. But I do have some corny
very cringy moments in this, I will admit.
What's going on, boys? It is Shadoff, and today I'm bringing you another anime video, and this one's a little different. Today I'm bringing you 10
Bro, my hair,
facts
I look
that
so
anime
ugly,
fans
bro.
just do not want to face. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and maybe even hit that subscribe button. It does mean a lot to me. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video.
How did I pull
For
more
the
back
first
then than I
fact,
do now?
we're starting off with a pretty obvious one, I feel like, at least. But there are still people out there who can't face this. There is not a specific number of shows you have to watch before you're considered a fan of anime.
I'm just gonna preface this because it's not as prevalent anymore, but anime fans back in the day, when it was like peak, like when I made this video, anime fandom was at its peak 3 years ago. What time around? Beginning of 2021, okay. Yeah, 2020, 2021, anime fans were like at its peak, I feel like, in terms of like their presence online and like saying their opinions and stuff. And people were the biggest haters of everything. Like, they're like, oh, you've only watched a show and you're a fan of anime? Yeah, you're not a fan of anime. That's not how that works. It's like, bro, like, you're gatekeeping being a fan of something. Like,
You can literally watch an episode for all I care, and if you really like it, then you're considered a fan.
yup.
It's just that simple.
You've only watched 10 anime in total?
I did a little
You're
skit
not
after
an
every
anime
single
fan.
one of these points, by
Don't
the
make
way.
me laugh. I've seen every anime ever, including every
This is
episode of
actually how they
One
be,
Piece.
though.
You are not an anime fan.
The second fact is that just because a show becomes popular doesn't mean it's trash. I
Yep.
hate that
Everybody
this is a thing.
hates
I don't
hates on
understand
the
it at
popular
all,
shows
but
because
if
they're
a show
popular.
is
They're like,
popular,
oh, it's just because
there's
it
obviously a
has
reason
good
for it.
animation, or it's just because
No need to
of
jump
this
on
or
the
that.
hate
It's like
bandwagon,
they just
bro.
hate.
Get your own opinions.
It's like, well, it's not Attack on Titan, so.
How could you like My Hero Academia, dude? It's so mid. It's so mid. And Demon Slayer, it has good animations, but it's so...
It's literally how they sound.
This third one is actually kind of similar to the last one. Just because you don't like a show doesn't mean everybody is in the same boat. It's crazy how often I see people putting others down for liking stuff they don't. Like, who cares, bro? Move on with your life. It's kinda sad.
Oh, I didn't
Okay,
give a little
moving
skit
on
after that
from
one.
that, there is no best anime ever. People like what they like, and sure, you can have a favorite anime of all time for yourself, but that doesn't mean it's the best. We've all got to consider everyone has different tastes, so truly there can't be
Yerp.
one best anime. I am curious though, what your guys' favorite.
It's like, bro, some people's favorite anime of all time is Naruto, and some people's favorite anime of all time is like my teen romantic comedy. Like they might like romance or comedy anime more than shonen. They might not like shonen at all. Like, it's just, you cannot say, it's just too broad of a category. You cannot say that there's a best anime. I stand by these facts still.
Favorite anime
If
is,
I
so,
disagree, I'll say it.
Leave it in the comments.
Nope.
This
No skit
one
after
is
that,
gonna
too.
make a lot of people throw a fit. But here it goes. Sub and dub are equal.
Still agreed,
Okay,
bro.
okay, hear me out.
Dub is so
Of
hated.
course, there are shows.
It's like the same conversation as driving an automatic versus stick shift. It's like, you've got to be the biggest loser in the world if you really care that somebody's driving an automatic car. Like, come on, bruh. That does not make them any less better than you. Just because you can control it yourself, I can guarantee you that, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Regardless, they're the same. Like, it's the same thing. You're doing more work with a manual. I'm driving an automatic or something. I'm not putting in that work. I'm just going fast. I'm sorry. But you have to work for it. You can have more control over it, and that's why car lovers do it. Drive a stick shift if you love it that much. But then you hate on people with automatics. That's where it's like, you're a bum. You're kind of a loser. And that's the same thing with sub and dub. It's like, bro, just let people watch what they watch. Sub and dub are both good for the most part. Like, sure, there's shitty dubs, but there's also shitty subs. Like, let's be real. And, hey, as somebody who speaks English and as somebody who's watched probably over 200 anime at this point, if a show's good in dub, I'm going to watch it in dub. That's what I'm saying. Unless it's like a show I was like excited about like watching and like I don't want to wait for the dub. So
Those that have really bad dubs. But there are also those with super amazing dubs. Not to mention there are some really bad subs as well. Just because you watch it in sub doesn't mean the dub is trash. They're recorded by different people, so obviously their voices will not sound the same. I totally get it. It's hard to listen to a character sound completely different from what you're used to, but that doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. I think a lot of people need to be more open-minded to that, because I love both sub and dub.
I'm not
personally.
deleting this video.
You're a dubber?
This is what sub watchers look like
so
too,
bad.
and
How do
manual
you
drivers
watch
that
shit?
complain
Dude,
about
that is just
automatics.
so bad. Imagine listening to a show in your own language. Number 6 is one that actually used to bother me myself. An anime fanbase does not define whether the show is good or not. For example,
True, who cares?
My Hero Academia.
This isn't really that prevalent
The
anymore
fan
though.
base is one
It's
of
like
the
not
most
too many
toxic
people. I don't know.
I've
Maybe
ever
I'm just
seen.
not in like the.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't get
My
like
Hero
too much
shit.
anime stuff anymore, so
am I
I just
right?
assume. Oh nah.
Jokes
Wait, what?
Jokes aside, that doesn't make the show bad.
I still cannot
I
believe shit
still
like
love
that
the
exists.
show.
That stuff is just
I know
weird and
others refuse
disgusting.
to watch or even continue
but
that show,
that
as
doesn't
well as other
define a
anime,
show.
purely because of the fan base. Trust me, you are missing out on a lot with that type of mindset. I'm putting this one purely as a joke to piss off the Dragon Ball stans. Considering any anime related
This is
post
actually
has
facts
shit
though.
spammed
I
everywhere
put it as like
well,
a thing to piss people
I think
off,
it's
but
only
it's
right
also
to put it in
facts.
here. Goku is not the strongest
Oh,
anime
never
character.
mind. I thought it was gonna be Dragon
Is he
Ball.
even the strongest in his own show?
Well, actually, this
I
is
truly
true
don't
too.
know,
But I was thinking it was
I know
something
he's
else.
not the
I thought it was
strongest
Dragon
anime
Balls in the
character ever,
not in
so-
the big three.
Come on.
Yeah, literally.
Wow.
Even I'm beating him.
Goku sure is strong. Yeah, I'm still able to beat him easily? That's crazy. That's crazy. And I'm a nobody. And I'm just beating him up. Here's
Yep.
one for the OGs. And that is, the new generation will surpass some of the old generation legends. It's inevitable. I think we're already seeing it happen. Just sit back and enjoy the show because someday these will be considered
Seriously, though.
among those legends as greatness.
There'll always be legends,
know
but there's gonna
Attack
be
on
shows
Titan
that are
isn't
like
bad or anything, but
amazing
back
as
in
well,
my
but
day,
everyone wants to put
we
them
had
down.
the best anime ever.
It's always a comparison game.
Naruto, Bleach, you name it. All the good ones are back then. This one will be a hard pill for a lot of you to
I
swallow.
already know what this is.
I'm sorry. How do I say this? She's not real. And she never will be. God, I know this one hurts. I'm sorry. I didn't want to break it to you guys like this, but these anime girls, your waifus, they don't actually exist.
This is a good video. I thought I had some cornier stuff in this, honestly.
We've reached the 10th and final
What
fact,
is this fact?
and that is traps are gay.
Another
Yeah,
troll.
traps are fucking gay, man. They may look like girls, but they still have dicks, bro.
Hey, just
Believe me,
remember it was
I
still
have
the
nothing
time.
against gay people, but traps,
And that's true. I have nothing against gay
those
people.
are fucking gay.
And traps are still gay.
walked up to you right fucking now, me being a dude and you being a dude, and you were turned on.
Alright, well, I'm not
That
gonna.
would be gay.
If you want to watch the rest of
It's
this,
no
you can.
different for fucking-
But I already watched it all, so. Pretty much, so.
Was one of the best
And I'm not
stories
deleting it.
I've ever played. Watch Dogs 2, not so much, but it was alright. I don't really remember it all that much, but I know it wasn't horrible. I'm excited to play Watch Dogs 3 today. There's somebody in my car. What is going on? This guy is destroying my car.
I think when I do it like this, rather than following the story, I
you.
think it's funny to put the background music when it's just purely funny
Oh,
moments
fuck.
like
My
this.
bad.
I don't think I really followed the story too
yeah,
much
that's
in
my
this.
bad. I'm so sorry. Just-
I think I did a
Just
little bit near the
watch
end,
out.
but
I'm so sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. 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 You following? What the fuck? What is he doing? Come on. What the fuck? What the hell? I was not expecting that.
that eagle sound was not edited, by the way.
I just got fucking juked. I just got fucking juked. Why
Black screen
the
of
fuck
doom.
did my screen just turn off? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Time to end this.
Yeah, it's just a good funny video. This one I probably won't delete either.
What's going on, boys?
I mean,
It
people
is
aren't gonna
Shayla,
watch it
and I hope
nowadays,
you all
but the
had a
thing is,
wonderful
it's
Christmas.
if it was done good,
With
then I
Christmas
don't care.
just ending, that means the new year is upon us, and I thought it'd be a fun idea to wrap up 2020 by talking about the top 10 anime sequels that I'm looking forward to coming in 2021. Before this video starts, I'd quickly like to bring up my subscribers. 80+% of you guys actually aren't subscribed
Oh
to my
my
channel
gosh.
that watch my videos.
Remember when
And
people
my
used to do this
all-time
every
goal is
video?
100K at some point in my life, so
That's still
even
my
one
goal. If
sub
I don't hit
helps me get
100K
that much closer.
by the end of
I know
2025,
it's
then
not
I'll
that
give
much
up.
to you guys. It doesn't really do much for you, but it's free and it helps me out a lot. So if
Should I
you could
start
do
doing
that,
this
I'd
every
really
video?
appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's just jump right into this video. At the number 10 spot, we have the 7 Deadly Sins.
Bruh.
The final season will be arriving to us here in 2021.
Bro, this
and
shit turned out
all
so
I can
bad,
say
too.
is please do
I don't think
not
the
fuck
animation
this season up
even
too.
got better.
For real though, if they go all out on the production of this season,
I don't think
it could
I'm
turn out to be the
deleting
season.
this.
I think it's because at the moment I'm just so excited for other shows that it's kind of getting washed out of the way. But it's not like
This
I'm
was
not
just-
still very excited for it. Like, I love My Hero. It's an amazing show. I don't read the manga,
Can you
so
always do
I don't
this?
know what's gonna happen, but I really hope we see more Bakugo and Todoroki this season. The previous season was the worst in my opinion, and
This was maybe the best
so
anime season
Here's to hoping season 5 does it right.
ever. Or
Eighth
like
on my
year.
list is Kaguya-sama Love is War.
No need to watch. We're keeping that.
And I'm back here with another video, and today
I think this is just
we are
another
gonna
funny
be
moments
beating
video,
Jump
which is
King.
fine.
And I'm starting fresh from the beginning. If you saw my last
Or actually,
gameplay,
no.
you saw me struggle.
So I don't think I really made
But
progress.
this time, it's gonna be different, and I'm gonna see that hot babe
Oh,
no
wait,
matter
yeah.
what. This won't be a video unless I reach that hot babe. So just know that I did it. I've gotta. And with that being said, let's jump right into it.
Spoilers.
And make sure to follow me on Twitch.
Be gone, fuck!
Ugh.
It's that fucking old man. I'm so tired of this man. This dude pissed me off in episode 1. Fuck it.
Let's kick his ass. Let's get started. Oh my gosh. This is not a good start. Bro, this was the most annoying thing ever. What? And it was just like lagging like this. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I really forgot to put the timer going at first. Why does the timer look like that? What? It's like glitched. Is that how it actually looks? Oh, it looks better now. Okay, okay. It looks better now. Dude, this is all sorts of messed. 2 minutes, 14 seconds to get to here. I couldn't even get here in 6 hours on my YouTube stream. Bro, it is so laggy. I've improved. And I know it was just the game itself. Like, I was literally playing the game on this lag. Jumper's poem. Jumping and falling, my heart is turned cold. Down here not can warm it. No, not even gold. So I rise and attempt Video's
once
good.
again.
Video's fine. Let's see this one though. I don't know if I'll keep this. Hopefully this one wasn't laggy.
I'm already tilted. Where do I even need to go? No. Fuck. I feel like I'm kind of safe right now. No. Dude, I fucking hate this. I hate this so much. You know, at least I'm not at the beginning. Why do I even say things? Why do I even talk?
Bro, the crazy part is I don't think I even got past the sewers on this episode.
Why should I continue? There's a babe at the top. How could I forget? I gotta go. I gotta go. There's a hot babe at the top. Let's do this. We're gonna see that hot babe. I don't like this spot. I think I need a water break. That's all I need, is just a little bit of water.
This might be a deleter.
Just to prove I had a water. Okay, now, let's get warmed up. This song's got me pumped. Let's do this! Nothing can stop me. Not even a little fall. I'll fall, but I'll keep getting up. I'll never stop falling. Except when I don't fall. And that's when I'll get the babe. Fuck!
Man.
I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this! I'm going back in the tent. I should just give up? Oh, wait. You do? Well, man, you believe I'll make it? I don't like the fact that you're laughing about that, but I'll take your word for it. And get to that hot babe now. I keep falling, but this man just
lag
keeps
is
giving me
crazy.
that motivation. Reminding me that there's a hot babe waiting for me at the top.
So far, this is a delete.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No! Oh my gosh. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my gosh. So I borrowed this potion from a merchant. Really? You think I could maybe have one? I could really go for some superpowers right now. And just like that, we're back though. I'm getting better. I'm improving. No, I'm fucking not. I'm not fucking improving. I'm not fucking improving at all. I'm not fucking improving at all.
It's
man.
crazy the patience I had with the lag, because nowadays if I had to play this game and it was framing like this,
Gaming, man.
I
I'm
could
not
not do it. Like,
stressed
it's
at
just,
all.
I know it's not good quality.
I'm just vibing, man. You know, I'm not even worried that I keep fucking up the same jumps. Like, I'm just so happy that I get to play this game over and over again and just suck at it every time. I'm just so glad that I get to have this experience and get to share it with you guys. I'm so glad for that one viewer right now that's in my chat watching me fail.
Shout out that
Just keep
one
falling.
viewer.
It's just so much fun, and I'm only an hour in, and I'm having the time of my life. I just never want this to end. I just want to stay in this green area forever, to be honest. I don't want to see the babe, obviously. Obviously, I just don't want to see the babe.
Do I even...
I love living in this foresty area. Just keep falling to my...
I'm sorry. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. And speaking of gotta go, I also need to leave like right now. So I'm just gonna...
What's going on, boys?
I feel like these are pretty much, I
fucked
do the
up,
same
bro.
thing.
What? I thought he couldn't do that.
We're good, we're good. Alright, well I do have to go. So we will continue this, we will continue the pages for next time. Tomorrow probably is when I will stream next. Yeah, like I said, big things coming soon. I'm working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. A lot of planning is going into stuff. I know we just watched these videos that I was thinking about deleting and stuff, but I promise it's all way higher quality than that. And like clearly the way I speak is like much more like natural, I guess, in the videos. Like I'm just talking normal. I'm not like, alright guys, today we are back with another video. Nah, I'm just talking how I normally talk. Things are going to be better. Things are going to be great. I hope you guys are willing to stick with me and maybe share me with a friend. Hit that subscribe. I'm out of here though. I gotta go. Peace.